From this holy place where Jesus was born for all, hope was also born. May the baby Jesus help us to walk in this hope and faith. The Guardian of Bethlehem fraternity welcomes us with joy. Christmas night at this holy place sees the presence of very few pilgrims. Although Palestinian authorities have decided not to decorate the manger square, the Patriarch of Jerusalem invites Christians to rejoice. On the afternoon of the 24th, he visits the faithful there, dines with the authorities, and then presides at midnight mass. An intimate celebration. This year, because of the small number of people, there is no need to limit admissions. The certainty is that the mystery of Christmas casts a light on the history of every man and every nation. God, who enters into the contradictions and labours of every life and every time, including our own, transforms into blessing everything that seems to be failure and desolation. This is the faith of Christians, entering one's history with Christ. He is the light that reveals God's will for us, which is to be his children. The Patriarch recalls this in his homily, which speaks of the Gospel and the Chronicle as one reality where God manifests himself and involves us. Mary and Joseph, while seeming to passively obey a story greater than themselves, actually went through it and mastered it with the step of those who look to God and his plan and bring glory and peace to it. We too can and must inhabit this land of ours and live this story of ours. Not forced, however, or resigned, or even less, ready to flee as soon as possible. We are called by the angels of this night to live it with faith and hope. We too, like Joseph and Mary, like the shepherds, must choose and decide, accept the angel's announcement with faith, or go our own way. Glory breaks the night, and at the end of the celebration a procession winds its way to the Grotto of the Nativity. It is Christmas in Bethlehem and around the world. It is Christmas in Gaza, in Ukraine, in Sudan, and in all the places on earth battered by conflicts that no one remembers. Christmas in hospitals, in families wounded by violence, in the rooms of those who live alone and have closed themselves off from life. God breaks tonight into all the nights of humanity and fills them with his presence. Life continues until eternity. This we celebrate and live because a child is born for us, because a child has been given to us. And it is good to celebrate with one's family, like Luis Canovas de Castillo, Vice-Consul of Spain. First of all, I'm very glad that they were able to come, because at first they were a little afraid. The situation is not easy. So many people don't come. This is the concern we all have for the Holy Land. There is no one. Pilgrims don't come. The people of Bethlehem have nothing to work with. It's a very difficult situation. The Christian community is getting smaller and smaller, and we have a duty to bring support to them, not only spiritual but also economic, to come here to support the people and not to let the presence of Christians disappear off this land, the land of Jesus. For me, it was a beautiful experience. We arrived a few days ago, but really it is something extraordinary. I never thought I would spend Christmas like this. To be right here where Jesus was born is something that really touches you, because finally you are seeing what you always hear about. I loved being here with my family, and I hope to come back. It is truly a unique experience.